Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And we're underway. Now that's well seen too.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Pullet stood it. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge looking for the runner. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, played right into his path. Rummenigge. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he was alert to it. Check, getting this one clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge. Oh, such a clip. Rummenigge! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted. And now they can clear their lines. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's running through, tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Gol per il Besiktas. Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto. Owen!
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. He's looking to set free a runner. Kaká's he gets big. Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
And the shot! And another try! That's going to go a long way. Rummenigge. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi, Costa Curta, deals with that comfortably. And it's Nedved. Owen. Pirlo. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nesta gets a foot in here. Pirlo. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's got the shot away! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Moved on forwards. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
So it's back to business.
Numero 19. Cáceres.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. He's not got that quite right. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's a key interception. Bullet with a definite fell there. And he is going into that little black book.
Aleyküm selam.
Ball's gone out of play. And no, that was never going to make it. Owen.
Hadi be.
Messi might just make this. And the counter is on. That looks a good ball through. No, that's been intercepted.
Aleykümselam. Ya abi niye böyle yapıyorsunuz ya? Aldık ya.
Pull it. And that's been
Bak
intercepted.
ya.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Nedved. And that interception was
İyidir
most
Furkan.
necessary. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, this is a great position. Chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Besiktas go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's gone loose.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting... It's Nedved! Pullet! And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Owen. Messi. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. Kaká just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. He could be in here. Kaká. Vieira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good ball!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cruyff. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, no joy this time. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance. Great hit! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23, Kaká. Numero 8, numero 20.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
Hits one!
Il numero 3,
And that would have been game, set and match.
well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
il numero 7. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Opts to play it back. Decent hit! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago already. And the shot! He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Spezia
recupero.
give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the referee brings it to a close. Besiktas have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zico, well seen, saw that coming. That is good alertness. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Azar. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this could be all about the power of Yaya Toure. When he switches to a higher gear, the rest of the team seems to follow, and his burst into the box may decide the winners and losers here.
Okay, interesting. He's gone forward. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Eto'o. João Cancelo is always looking to play quality balls. Zico. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tries the cut back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Besiktas still without a single shot on target. That's the throw. Baron. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Cruyff. Owen. Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Forwards and with intent. Approaching the half-hour mark. Zico.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Eto'o. Shot. It's Zico! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Palmer. It's run loose here. No foul, says the referee. Cruyff. Baron. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Davids. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Zico. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And he's there to retrieve it. Pull it. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a sharp pass. Palmer. Is there any support? He might not need it. Backward it goes. It's anyone's ball now. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Owen. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to go... Oh, smashing header! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Besiktas gets through, and the shot! Goal! And this
Söyle
is
Furkan.
getting better
Hayırdır?
and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Besiktas are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now the finish! It's a Nedved! And it's...
Wow. Neler oluyor orada? Söyleyin bana.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Besiktas find a position of real... Can he put it away?
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And here's Zico. Besiktas really do look to have it all sewn up here. The ball is loose and the choice...
Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın gençler bakalım. Abone olursan seviniriz. Ücretsiz. Sadece abone ola dokunuyorsunuz. Biliyorsunuz bu mesele. Oo.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shifted upfield.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's Owen. Face-to-face with the... He's got the shot away!
Oh. Neler oluyor orada?
It is no contest. It is a
Cayır cayır yakıyor ağları.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Besiktas are having a ball here. Palmer, who has played it in low. Nedved.
Geliyor. Puh! Olmadı lan. Olmadı lan. Direkt ulan direkt. Ulan direkt. Ulan direkt. Yapma ha.
That's a nicely measured pass. Owen is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cruyff.
Ya niye geç kalıyorum ben anlamam ya.
But it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Nereye kaçıyorsun? Dın dın. Şans Ali Deli. Hep birden mi gelsin canım sen de?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is
Yani hiç bize de mi acımıyorsun ya?
contest.
Adamlar sürekli yensin mi istiyorsun yani bizi? Ne diyorsun, ne istiyorsun? Gerçi 3'e de yeniliyoruz bazen.
And it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Like atıp abone oldunuz mu arkadaşlar? Bir zahmet.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Cruyff. He could be in here. Owen. That's really good defending. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full...
Nedved! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And Owen! Well, there's the clearance. Besiktas have it back and can go again. Now it's Cruyff. And he's straight offside.
Ali kötüyü çağırıp durma Ali. Şimdi öyle deyip de şimdi getirteceksin bir dahaki maçta. Ondan sonra sana suç bulurum bak.
Besiktas are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Zico. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Gets his pass away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quality ball. No, that's been intercepted. Gently done.
Footballing width usually identifies.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's played forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Nedved. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had it taken off him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Owen. Vardiol. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rice. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, important interception. Owen. That is a great ball. Can he finish?
Aynen, klasman Akudem mi? Bu adamı benim yenmem lazım. 3-4 tane gol kaçırdım ya. Adam yani şey yapmak istemiyorum ama zayıf adam da bir türlü bal var işte, atamıyorum gol. Ulan görüyor musun neler oluyor ya? Direkten döndü 2 tane demin. Adamda şans var. Şey şansı oluyor. Acemi şansı derler ya. O tür bir şans var adamda. Bak bak.
Cruyff gets flagged offside. And it's Zico. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
There will be 1 minute.
No, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Oh, super find. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Big chance!
Bu amına kodumun kaç oldu ya? Kaç oldu gördün mü? 3 oldu ya. Aynı bu şekil direkten döndü 3 kere ya.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
Ya bir de gülüyorsun hem hiç şey yapmıyorsun ya. 3 oldu. Aynı bu şekilde 3 oldu bu adama. Bak ya geçsene.
After 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight and Owen! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he stop it going out? Nedved. Diego Carlos deals with that comfortably. Owen has given away a free.
Ya koca Owen, kocaman adamı nasıl düşürüyor ya? Bir şey yok bak. Dizini koymuş orada. Öküz. Allah'ın öküzü. Tamam Ali bırakırım bu maçtan sonra. Ayıp ettin ya. Yapamıyorsun diyorsun yani. Beceremiyorsun diyorsun. Sen dediysen doğrudur Ali. Bu benim salaklığımdı. Deminkiler şanslı, bu benim salaklığımdı. Artık
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super
okay.
tackle. They were outnumbered.
Okay, where you get that? Window?
That had to be spotted.
They give you from window. Okay, put there. Ben de biliyorum. Takıldığını biliyorum Ali ya. Mahsus diyorum ben de.
Rivaldo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Cruyff. No, it's not getting there.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Guardiola, a player who needs no introduction. Looking for the runner. Zico. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rivaldo. Looking for the run. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's bustling through here. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that's well spotted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's a... Has a goal! Well, that's pretty clear.
Amına kodum adamında şans var ya. Bilmediği halde şans var ya.
And you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Coming on to replace him is Bellingham.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yapıyorsun bu sporu. Dün de attıydım dün. Onu kesip
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell.
And the shot!
because I kiss you 3 times, it gives me luck.
What they've been looking for.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's
Ben mi?
now without reply.
Ya ben sizin gibi ustalara yenilmek istemediğim için atmıyorum ya. Kral. Ben bilmiyorum fazla ya. Ben 10 üzerinden 6 ile oynuyorum ya. Siz 10 üzerinden 9 ile oynarsınız, 8 ile. Biz 6 bile değil, 4,5 diyeyim ben hadi kendim için. Tamam bu 3'ten de şu adamlar birden de bak demin yendik. 8. Bunu da yendik. Bu da 4. sırada. Bu adamı yeniyordum dün gece. Sinir oldum. Son anda yenildim. Listen.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And he's managed to get free. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal!
Yapıyorsun bu spor Aykut emmi. Bu trikle baş edemiyorlar ya. Bu trik ne olacak bu trik ya? Götünde şey var bunun, kurt var.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a goal kick. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this? Nakata. Oh, he's played it in low. Mateus. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Quarter of an hour played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Looking for options for movement. Chouameni. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he was alert to it. Kante charging forward, the ball at his feet. Nakata. He is through here. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Cruyff. He can run onto that. He might be in here. He's great hit. That's another chance. Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nedved just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Szoboszlai. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
He's got to be in here! Davids. Conte. Vinicius to shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Referee's given a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vardiol. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
It's full on! It's anyone's ball now. Szoboszlai. Chance to finish. It is a very, very good save.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
There's the shot! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Owen! Nedved! Cleared without complication. Mateus. He's in here! Szoboszlai. Vinicius Junior.
Has been indicated.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Forlan. Davids gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And so we're off again. And it's Owen. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Davids. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the runner. Saliba makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cruyff. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. And he's quick to snatch it back. Nedved. He's had a hit! Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Nakata, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nedved! Nedved!
Well, he got...
Oh, super find. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific header. Great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Forlan might just make this. Nakata. Now it's Szoboszlai. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's well spotted. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Forlan.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Taken back almost at once. Thuram calmly anticipates. Conte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Quality ball. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, and he's through the middle. And it's Owen. Real chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they're back in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Besiktas. Owen.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 10.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Swept in. Pull it. That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There won't be another chance after this one. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. That's a little off target.
Arsenal have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Batistuta. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Besiktas can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Besiktas really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury.
Like atıp abone olmayı unutmayın. Arkadaşlar benim oğlan sırada bekliyor. Biraz da o oynasın. Yayını kapatıyorum. Akşam yayında görüşürüz. Az kaldı 1'e çıkmamızı. 1'e çıkabileceğiz mi bakalım. Niye bastık şimdi? Abone olursanız sevinirim arkadaşlar. Bildirim zilini de açın. Yayın açıldığında otomatik düşsün önünüze. Buna bakmadık biz. Buçuk kaçtan gelmişmiş? Birden. 1680'le 1700 daha var canım. Bir 4 maç 5 maç daha kazansak çıkacağız ama bakalım. Ben kaçar. Aslında oynardım daha da. Oğlan bekliyor.